First of all, we have to leave the Earth.
Listen. The migration of humans from Earth to the Moon might be a lot closer than you think, because scientists recently made a groundbreaking discovery on the Moon's surface: water. Lots of discoveries have been made about the Moon, but the latest discovery made by the Chinese Chang E5 in the recent lunar exploration is astonishing. What have they found? And what if we told you that everything you've been taught about the Moon might be completely wrong? Join us on an incredible journey with renowned physicist and futurist Dr. Michio Kaku as he shares his findings about the hidden wonders and shocking discoveries that the Moon holds.
The Chinese have announced that they're going to go to the Moon. In fact, they will probably beat the United States.
The absence of a lunar mission since 1972 is a fascinating topic to ponder. Back in 1969, the Apollo 11 mission was a remarkable achievement, but advancements have made another lunar mission more feasible. Since then, space exploration has undergone an exceptional evolution, from its early missions like that of Apollo 11 in 1969, when manned vessels were used, to the current era dominated by unmanned vessels. This evolution, driven by technological advancements, has transformed the way we explore space and expanded our understanding of the cosmos. The era of manned lunar missions, like Apollo 11, marked a historic milestone in human achievement. In 1969, NASA's Apollo program successfully landed astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the Moon. This was the first of its kind, and a spectacular feat witnessed by millions around the world. Manned vessels, such as the Apollo spacecraft, utilized the direct ascent method, where astronauts were propelled directly to and from the Moon's surface. These missions showcased the human capacity for space travel, but were immensely complex and expensive. Fast forward to the present. There has been a fascinating shift in space exploration from the use of manned vessels to the use of unmanned vessels. This shift stands as a major benefit for space explorers, given its many advantages that surpass those of their manned counterparts. Firstly, they are cost-effective, allowing for a more extensive exploration of celestial bodies. Secondly, they eliminate the risks associated with human spaceflight, such as radiation exposure and life support requirements. This shift towards unmanned missions has revolutionized the way we explore space. One of the significant advancements in this evolution is the utilization of robotic spacecraft, like China's Chang E5 and Israel's Bereshit. These missions, launched in recent years, have had soft landings on the Moon, deployed rovers, and conducted scientific experiments that have given us groundbreaking insights into lunar geology and the Moon's potential as a future resource. The Earth orbit method is another notable change in space exploration. Instead of launching a single, massive spacecraft, smaller rockets are used to launch separate components into Earth's orbit, where they are assembled before being boosted toward their destination. This method reduces the size and cost of individual launch vehicles and allows for more flexibility in mission planning. Advancements in computer technology have played a pivotal role in this evolution. The Apollo Guidance Computer, AGC, while groundbreaking in its time, had limited processing power and memory. Today's computers are significantly more advanced, enabling more sophisticated navigation, data collection, and communication with Earth. These modern computers have been instrumental in the success of unmanned missions, allowing for real-time control and data analysis. Moreover, the technology developed for space exploration has yielded numerous spin-off technologies with practical applications on Earth. For example, digital fly-by-wire technology, initially used in the Apollo spacecraft, has been adapted for use in commercial aircraft, improving safety and efficiency in aviation. Mapping and imaging capabilities have also seen significant progress. Recent robotic missions to the Moon have mapped the entire lunar surface from orbit and obtained high-resolution images of potential landing sites. These advancements enhance our ability to plan future lunar missions and conduct scientific research. Looking ahead, space exploration is set to continue evolving. Missions like the Solar Orbiter, Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer, JUICE, and the Mars Sample Return mission represent the cutting edge of unmanned exploration. These missions will provide insights into the sun's corona, the potential habitability of Jupiter's icy moons, and the mysteries of Mars, respectively. Now in the present, impressed by China's groundbreaking discovery of lunar water on the moon's surface, Michio Kaku congratulated China on their latest robotic spacecraft, stating that they have joined the United States and the Soviet Union as the only countries to have accomplished this feat. Michio Kaku wisely notes the potential sinister motives that could arise as frequent visits to the moon become more common. He believes that while the moon itself doesn't hold significant military value, major powers like Russia and China are actively developing hypersonic drones, which are rapidly becoming the preferred choice of weaponry. Such realizations highlight the strategic aspects of space exploration and the potential military implications it may bring. Advanced weaponry development, especially hypersonic drones, has raised concerns. This has prompted the establishment of the United States Space Force, which controls over half of Earth's satellites, essential for protecting our economy and communication systems. The Space Force is responsible for safeguarding these assets and recognizing the importance of space defense while avoiding an uncontrolled arms race. Michio Kaku has also highlighted covert U.S. moon exploration efforts. Let's now take a look at the role of private individuals in space. What is the state of lunar exploration today? NASA, the expert space explorers, have been on a wild mission to uncover the secrets of the moon. They're determined to understand our celestial neighbor and figure out if it could be a possible home for us humans one day. Brace yourself, because things are about to get puzzling. It all began in June 2009 when NASA launched the Lunar Crater Observation and Sensing Satellite, aka LCROSS. Their mission was to hunt for water ice on the moon, but not just anywhere. NASA had its eyes set on a mysterious crater called Cabeus, which is always hidden in shadows and lies near the moon's polar regions. NASA had a genius plan up its sleeves. They took a rocket stage called the Centaur and intentionally crash-landed it into the Cabeus crater. The impact created a huge cloud of debris that scientists could examine for traces of water. And guess what? Right there in the Cabeus crater, scientists confirmed the existence of water in the lunar soil. This discovery is a game-changer because water on the moon opens up a universe of possibilities for future space exploration. It means we could potentially use that water to sustain human life and generate fuel and oxygen. NASA was not going to leave any stone unturned. So just a month later, they unleashed their Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, the LRO. This incredible spacecraft circled the moon, capturing jaw-dropping images and creating a detailed map of its surface. They scoured every nook and cranny to identify suitable landing sites for future human missions. To add to the intrigue of the exploration streak undertaken by NASA in 2020, China dropped a bombshell when they embarked on their smashing lunar mission. Guess what they brought back? Unbelievable lunar samples. They collected extraordinary rocks and soil from a place called Mons Rumker. That was not all. Hold on, because things just got more exciting. To add to the soil sample, with the help of an extraordinary instrument that measures how light bounces off the moon's soil, they made an astonishing discovery of spherical glass beads near Oceanus Procellarum, right on the moon's near side. Take a deep breath as we prepare to find out what's in these glass beads. But before then, let's in our journey of space exploration. It doesn't seem like the exploration of the moon in search of water is going to stop anytime soon, because recently, NASA's just launched another commercial lunar payload services program. The program has a series of upcoming missions, including the Volatiles Investigating Polar Exploration rover, scheduled to touch down near the moon's south pole in late 2023. This groundbreaking mission aims to search for the presence of ice. Come to think of it, if all of these missions are centered on the discovery of ice and water on the moon, there is definitely something they are not telling us about. Previously, it was widely believed that water could only exist within the dark shadowed regions of the moon, but recently, NASA's Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy has made a groundbreaking discovery on the moon, and for the first time, water has been detected in the sunlit regions, challenging previous assumptions and reshaping our understanding of lunar water distribution. This implies that water might be present across the entire lunar surface, opening up new possibilities for sustainable lunar missions resource utilization, and potential human settlements. Dr. Hannibal and her team, equipped with NASA's Airborne Observatory SOFIA, played a pivotal role in uncovering this intriguing lunar secret. Their groundbreaking research has revolutionized our perception of the moon's capabilities and expanded our horizons for further exploration. The powerful infrared telescope of SOFIA allowed the scientists to peer into the vast expanse of the cosmos and uncover the secrets of the universe, including the magnificent Clavius crater on the moon. The Clavius crater on the moon is an impressive sight, spanning 231 kilometers wide and 3.5 kilometers deep. Recently, water molecules were discovered within its boundaries, adding another piece to the puzzle of lunar water distribution. This discovery enhances our understanding of the moon and opens doors to further exploration. Exciting new revelations about our lunar neighbor have been published in the journal Nature Astronomy. This knowledge is a stark contrast to the barren wasteland previously believed to exist on the moon. The rocks brought back by the Apollo astronauts hinted at the existence of water, but these findings were dismissed as contamination. Now, it has been confirmed that water does indeed exist on the moon, and this discovery transforms our understanding of the moon's makeup. But of what importance is this discovery to humans? What new discoveries have been made about lunar water? A team of dedicated researchers embarked on a scientific journey to examine a collection of 117 spherical glass beads that were picked by Chang E5 lander from lunar soil. Using advanced techniques like field emission scanning electron microscopy, electron probe microanalyzer, and Raman spectroscopy, they confirmed the presence of water within the glass beads. For years, scientists have sought to understand the mysteries surrounding the presence of water on the moon, including its origin, distribution, and evolution within the lunar regolith. Esteemed scientist Michio Kaku supports these findings and believes they enhance our understanding of water reservoirs on celestial bodies within our solar system that lack an atmosphere. However, Michio Kaku believes that the scarcity of water findings on the moon can be attributed to the extensive time gap between surface missions. The last soft landing on the lunar surface occurred in 1976 during the Soviet Union's Luna 24 mission, leaving a significant void in our exploration efforts for 37 years. First and foremost, the discovery of lunar water enhances the sustainability of human exploration. Water is life's essence, and on the moon, it can be employed for a myriad of purposes. Astronauts can drink it, breathe it by generating oxygen, and even utilize it as a component of rocket fuel. This means fewer resources need to be transported from Earth, ultimately reducing the cost and risk of space missions. In situ resource utilization, ISRU, has taken center stage. ISRU involves using resources available on the moon rather than hauling everything from our home planet. Lunar water, specifically in the form of liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen, can now be tapped for rocket fuel. This transforms the moon into a potential refueling station, making deep space missions into the solar system and beyond more feasible. With the discovery of lunar water, the timeline for establishing a lunar base has increased. The prospects for a permanent lunar presence have never been brighter. It's not a distant dream anymore, but a realistic goal on the horizon. Space agencies worldwide have shifted their focus toward the moon. Advancements in technology have accompanied this lunar water revolution. Improved sensors and analytical tools for detecting and analyzing water on the moon have been developed. These innovations hold great promise, not just for lunar exploration, but for future missions to explore other planets and moons within our solar neighborhood. The water reservoirs on the moon have boosted the prospects for a permanent lunar base. Astronauts can rely on locally sourced water, reducing dependence on Earth for essential supplies. This shift not only lowers the cost of lunar missions, but also enhances the long-term viability of lunar bases. What have we learned about the moon's composition and structure? New discoveries from lunar samples collected during the Chang E5 mission provide valuable insights into the history and origin of the moon and our planet. These samples are like time capsules containing important information that can help us better understand the moon. Michio Kaku suggests that when we compare these new samples with the ones collected during NASA's Apollo missions, and the Soviet Union's lunar landers, we can gain a deeper understanding of the moon. The Chang E5 mission was a remarkable achievement that resulted in the successful collection of around 1.73 kilograms of lunar samples from the moon's surface. These precious specimens were transported back to Earth and underwent careful analysis, revealing remarkable findings that have advanced our knowledge of the moon's composition, geology, and history to unprecedented levels. Chinese scientists have achieved a groundbreaking lunar mission by unearthing a new mineral named changeistite, Y. This discovery expands our knowledge of Earth's satellites and marks a significant milestone in lunar exploration. The unique crystal changeistite, Y, belongs to the bryolite subgroup and is chemically associated with phosphate myrolite. What makes this crystal special is its secret ingredient, helium-3. Michio Kaku states that this rare element holds the potential to revolutionize our energy needs by fueling advanced nuclear fusion reactors. However, helium-3 is scarce on Earth but abundant on the moon. This discovery has sparked discussions about the race to harness the moon's resources. While the financial value of this lunar fuel source remains uncertain, it is clear that extracting and transporting the crystals required to power fusion reactors won't be easy or cheap due to significant logistical challenges. China's achievement places them in an exclusive group of nations, including the United States and Russia, as the third country to discover a lunar mineral. This is the first lunar mineral discovery in 4 decades, highlighting the importance and potential of continued lunar exploration. For years, scientists have been fascinated by the potential of helium-3 to reveal the mysteries of nuclear fusion, which is the process that powers stars and could provide clean, limitless energy for humanity. Despite this, the dream of creating a fusion reactor that can initiate this process is still out of our reach. However, the discovery of helium-3 on the moon has sparked excitement and hope, as it could potentially revolutionize our energy landscape in a sustainable and eco-friendly manner. According to Michio Kaku, helium-3 fusion presents a safer and cleaner energy source compared to traditional nuclear processes, as it generates minimal radiation and nuclear waste. This has led to a growing interest in using fusion as a more efficient and secure method of generating nuclear power. The potential of helium-3 is astounding, as just 25 tons of this element, equivalent to the cargo capacity of a space shuttle, could provide power to the entire United States for a year. With such a massive potential for energy, helium-3 is estimated to have an economic value of around $3 billion per ton. The global race to harness helium-3 has captured the attention of private companies and countries with space agencies. The moon's potential as a source of this valuable resource has created new opportunities for exploration, resource extraction, and space mining. As the world searches for clean and sustainable energy sources, the allure of helium-3 continues to grow, driving innovation and shaping the future of energy production. The discovery of helium-3 on the moon has sparked a race to mine this precious resource, ushering in a new era of competition among nations and organizations. This breakthrough holds the key to a cleaner and more abundant energy future. Excitingly, exploration efforts have now shifted to the moon's far side, specifically the South Pole Aitken Basin. This massive impact crater, considered the oldest on the moon, provides crucial insights into the moon's history and the wider solar system. Its unique geological composition reveals secrets about the moon's evolution, opening new doors to our understanding of celestial bodies. China is preparing for its upcoming mission to the moon with Chang'e 6, targeting the elusive South Pole Aitken Basin located on the far side of the moon. The mission is ambitious, with an orbiter, lunar ascent vehicle, lander, and re-entry capsule working together to explore this uncharted territory. This region of the moon, which is shrouded in darkness and has deep craters, possible crystallization phenomena, and potentially new minerals, is set to be explored in 2024. Engineering challenges abound when venturing to the far side of the moon, including the lack of direct spacecraft communication. However, recent findings from the United States have spurred our pursuit of knowledge. Scientists have always been fascinated by the South Pole Aitken Basin due to its unique characteristics, which provide invaluable insights into the moon's interior composition and captivating history. As a result, it holds the promise of unraveling even more enigmas. The study of the South Pole Aitken Basin has the potential to shed light on the moon's formation and evolution. Its colossal size and well-preserved state make it an alluring target for exploration, poised to reveal significant information about the moon's past. With each mission, we come closer to unlocking the moon's deepest mysteries and expanding our understanding of celestial bodies in our cosmic neighborhood. The South Pole Aitken Basin on the moon's surface is a fascinating area for researchers due to its abundance of geological wonders. By studying its unique features, scientists can gain insights into the moon's history and planetary science as a whole. A group of researchers from the United States recently made an astonishing discovery beneath the South Pole Aitken Basin. Deep within one of the solar system's largest preserved craters, they found an enormous and incredibly heavy structure weighing over 2.18 billion kilograms. This colossal anomaly stretches an incredible 300 kilometers in depth and 2,000 kilometers in length, leaving scientists amazed. NASA's Grail mission has revealed groundbreaking information about the moon's internal composition. By measuring changes in the moon's gravitational field, scientists have gained new insights into its mysteries and opened up new realms of understanding. The researchers speculate that the remarkable finding could be composed of metallic material from the core of an asteroid or oxides formed through the crystallization of a magma ocean. For lead author Peter B. James from Baylor University in Houston, the magnitude of this discovery is equivalent to imagining a pile of metal 5 times larger than the Big Island of Hawaii buried underground. This unexpected mass has opened up new avenues for understanding the moon's composition and the dynamic processes that have shaped it over billions of years. This discovery sheds light on the moon's formation and geological history and invites us to explore the vast secrets that still await discovery. In a recent study published in the journal Nature, it was revealed that the moon's inner core is a solid sphere with a density similar to that of iron, and it is surrounded by a liquid core that is currently being studied to help us better understand the formation of our solar system. The Grail project, which launched 2 spacecraft in 2011 to orbit the moon and measure gravitational forces between them, made this knowledge possible. Scientists could determine the probe's positions and obtain insights into the moon's interior by analyzing this data. Seismic readings have been a critical tool in determining the composition of celestial objects for a long time. Despite the fact that NASA's Apollo missions collected seismic data in the past, it was not accurate enough to decipher the moon's inner core. However, recent space missions and laser experiments have provided valuable information. Thanks to the Grail mission and advancements in distance measurements using lasers, scientists have been able to determine changes in the moon's gravity and average density. This new understanding of the moon's composition has important implications, including a reevaluation of the moon's magnetic field evolution and support for the theory of global mantle overturns. These findings have deepened our knowledge of the moon's structure and formation. By continuously transmitting data back to Earth, we are uncovering the secrets of the universe and expanding our understanding of the cosmos. With the discovery of these fascinating phenomena, we are left with questions about what other mysterious craters on the moon may hold, and whether life could exist beyond our planet. The moon is gradually revealing its secrets, sparking our curiosity to explore further and expand our knowledge of the universe. Thanks for watching. Don't miss this video you see on your screen right now. It's unbelievable.